What is good, everybody? Back like we never left. Today I got a good one for you. Today we're going to explore why we all sometimes need some space. At least a little bit. We all need a little bit of space. So before we get into it, if you are new to the channel, welcome. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button and that bell notification down bottom so you can officially be a part of the squad. Here on the Weav Told Me channel, we always explore personal development, relationships, careers, business life, and so much more. So come be a part of the team. We appreciate you tuning in today, though. In the meantime, I'm ready to get into it. So let's do that right now. It is insanely undervalued that everyone at some point in their lives needs space. Space from work, space from your girlfriend or boyfriend, space from your kids, space from your hobbies, space from your TV shows, space from your games, just space from the craziness of the things that we do in this thing that we call life. And I know, like, social media makes you feel like you gotta post a pic, you gotta do some crazy dream vacation or show yourself at a dinner party, but sometimes you just need space and alone time. For our relationships and for our own personal sanity, we sometimes just need to be alone. If we talk about relationships, how do you notice that somebody needs space? Well, the first and easiest way is probably the most popular way that we've probably all experienced at some point if you've been in a relationship before. And it's the old start an argument for no apparent reason. And we know how it goes, right? Like, everything was fine all day. You maybe see him later on that night for dinner, or maybe you guys live together. And something comes up from like a past argument from like, a year ago that you thought you were forgiven about. Or, hey, why didn't you answer my last call? Or how come the door is left unlocked? Why didn't you take the trash out? How come you always leave your shoes there? Space. They need space. The second way to notice in your relationship is your connection just seems off. Like, things you guys would normally joke and laugh about, you're just not doing anymore. Like, the types of habits they used to have as far as like maybe their schedule starts. Now it's starting to change. Now they're a little bit too busy. Now it takes them a little bit longer to text you back. Space. They need it. And the more you smother them and make it uncomfortable for them, the more you tell them how much they mean the world to you and how you would do everything and how you're there for them, the more you're going to push them away. Because remember, they wanted space, not reassurance. The third way to notice is probably the easiest. And let's say that they're not this way like normally in your relationship, but now they start to. They just start complaining, and not necessarily about you. Just about everything. It's too dark in here. Why is it so hot in here? Why do we always have to eat there? How come you didn't tell me you love me when you got home? Why isn't dinner ready? Why do we have to go there again? Didn't we just go there last time? Just everything? Now, maybe you got into a relationship with somebody who is just like the unhappiest person in the entire universe. But to me, the person who just complains about everything is a sign that you are probably way past the I need a little bit of space. This is probably somebody you may need to consider why I'm even with them. Because if they're complaining this much about these tiny little things, and you're a super positive person, let's say, or you're just an average Joe who just lives life and just let things happen, what it'll do is it'll wind up having a long-term negative impact on your daily attitude. And your friends and your family will notice. And over time, you'll slowly start to change because you might love that person and really care about them a lot, but it's not going to make you change for the better. So then what do? Well, in a previous video, I spoke on indifference. But indifference is just the person who's just shrugging the shoulders and doesn't let things bother them. But you're human, and I'm human. Like, no one is going to be starting ridiculous arguments or complaining about everything or your connection seems off. Like, you need to address it by leaving. And I'm not telling you that you need to leave the person for the rest of their life. I'm saying go out with your friends a little bit more. Go into another room if you guys live together and watch that show. Maybe if you guys don't live together, it probably makes it a lot easier for you, because what I would do in that situation is I would only reach out when I hear from them first. Because right now, people feel smothered. They feel like you're just doing too much. And when they do reach out to you, just treat it like a normal conversation. And keep everything brief. Don't stay on the phone forever. Don't text forever. Hey, I got to get back to work. Sometimes your absence, your physical absence from someone who cares about you and loves you, right? And because they miss you, because they tend to miss your affection. They tend to miss your attention. So don't be the person who smothers your partner, because all you'll do at that point is just push them away. And make sure that with your personal development, as you are developing as an individual, make sure that that development starts with your happiness. Because if someone is treating you that way, the best thing for you to do is to walk away. It's to understand your value in that relationship and not allow someone to treat you that way, because you deserve better. They deserve what they get in return from you walking away. As always, I appreciate every single one of you that tuned in today. If you haven't already and you are new to the channel, thank you for checking us out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on your way out and that bell notification so we can explore these topics daily as we go through this thing called life. I'm gonna head out, but before I do, as always, until I see you guys next time, peace.